Hey all, this is the Toy Pick Community Top 10.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Toy Pick Mini Top 10 for the December 30th, 2022. But guess what? It is not December 30th, 2022. It's actually January 4th. And Happy New Year to you all. This is just a recap of last week's Top 10 Toy Pick Community, and I'm happy to be here with you. It's been a hot minute. I've been gone for 2 episodes, but I'm glad to be back with my 2 good friends. Let's introduce them. And one of them is right next to me. No chewing. How you doing, buddy?
What's up, man? I'm the other way. And if you're watching this and it's potentially at that time, it is January 5th.
Is it? Oh, sorry. Yes.
No worries. And we missed you, man. Me and you were holding on the fort, but it's been fun.
You guys did a great job.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
That's what I like. I like that with this format, one of us can not have to come because of an emergency or just because we're tired or whatever, and it still does the job. And either one of us can pick up the slack. It's great.
Yeah, 3 of us. One of us can have some paid time off.
I wish that was the case.
Unpaid time off.
Yeah, unpaid
as much as you'd like.
Well,
but
believe it or not, this is our 6th episode, guys.
It's amazing. How cool is this?
6.
Yeah, and with me, bullet down below. Yimbo reviews everything. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, fantastic as always, guys. I told you, it's just I'm so happy to be here, and this is fantastic. We get to celebrate all of the wonderful artwork in the Toy Pick community, and it's just wonderful. What's not to love,
Totally agree. I mean, just being toy daddies here, I really enjoy getting together, celebrating this hobby that we have. We jumped in and met through toy photography, and I think it's kind of evolved. Like, we've all started as collectors, right?
Oh,
for me right now, it's kind of gone back into collecting. Like, I still do toy photography, but it's been a while. And I love toy photography, but it's all about the toys and collecting for me at this point right now.
Dude, December 20th was my last toy photography setup because it was the holiday season. Again, toy daddies, we have our kids that, we wanted to make a magical time for them. And it's been it's been a lot harder from when we first started, all being together on Instagram doing this. And at this point, it's nice because there are so many different aspects of this hobby that we can just get into. And now it's about the friendships and it's about sharing and just it's awesome. So as much as I
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I have been dying to do some toy photography.
Yeah.
But I know for me too, focusing on doing more of the YouTube stuff, making reels and TikToks and stuff like that. It's fun. Every aspect of this is so much fun. I'm kind of fired up to do that video side because it's just been really hard to get down into my basement outside of our live streaming time to shoot.
I totally hear you. I think going back full circle, that's why I love doing the Toy Pick Community Top 10 because it makes me appreciate all the amazing photographers out there that can do a lot of things that I can't do.
That's true. Very true.
Right?
Yeah. Out there.
And we get to celebrate all the toys that they highlight in their amazing photography.
Yeah, it's absolutely an honor to be asked to do this every week. Take a look at the top 10, but ultimately we look at all of them, and it's amazing. I actually keep track of it as the week progresses. I'm like, oh, who's gonna be the top 10? It's like, who's gonna come out the winner. But even to that respect, collecting to photography, back to collecting, now it's all about supporting right now, and that's where I'm getting the most joy. Is talking to you guys, talking to the community, and showcasing these amazing photographers.
Yeah, definitely. And I just want to say, we just finished off a new episode of Toy Daddies, and we just did but what are we calling it?
All right, so this was the Toy Daddies TPC, our favorite top 15 action figure draft. It was an action figure draft. We all had our little piles of toys, and we knew that there was going to be some overlap. So again, this is all for fun. It's not like we're trying to say this is the definitive list. This was just it was a really good time. We talked about 15, and then more, of course, of the fantastic action figures that came out in 2022. So we had a blast recording that, and I hope you guys enjoy when it comes out.
Yeah, comes out next Tuesday. We can't wait. Next Tuesday, I believe, is the 11th or 10th.
January 10th.
January 10th. So check it out. Yes, and what we did was a snake draft when we did that, and so basically we all had 15 figures, but we didn't know what 15 figures the other person had.
Right.
So we built our own top 5, but we could not take a figure that another, like No Chewing, or I could not take a figure that No Chewing or Yimbo drafted.
And some of us did strategically teach figures from other people.
Like
And
a
I would
lot.
say-
I don't know who could that be?
Who would do
be
that?
that maniacal?
I would just say that you need to watch the episode to see who got really upset. And I'm not going to let you know who it is.
No names.
Before we dive into the pictures, I would also like to throw out, because, well, just throw out there that I had my first new Mezco purchase in forever. And I was finally able to get my hands on the John Constantine. And I did an Instagram live this afternoon when I got home from work, and I struggled with the jacket mightily, but I know I love him. He looks so great, but yeah, he struggles a little bit getting the arms out there. But really, with the double jointed elbows, you're going to be able to do everything you need. And then he looks so good with or without the jacket. So
I can't
it's
wait.
been a long time, Chris, since I've been this like Mezco love, and I'm very excited. So
I
yeah,
mean,
first new toy of 23.
He's been a long time wait,
Yeah.
Constantine. He'd been delayed a lot. So when he came, it was almost unbelievable. Like, I still have him in a box, and I'm like, I waited this long, and why is he still in the box? So yeah, I will eventually open him.
Well, everything is content. Everything is content. So I had to like do a live, but to unbox him. So I had to wait too. I've been holding on to him for a few days now. And that was just I was like, I have to do this live because I need to open this guy. I'm driving myself crazy.
Well, we need to dive into this top 10. Cinti, why don't you start us into what we have to go into next?
Yep. So this week, and as well as every week, we're excited to deliver the Toy Pick Community Top 10. This week is for the week ending December 30th, 2022. And not only are we celebrating the photos, but we're also trying to get to know the people behind the camera.
And like you now know, for our 6th straight week, every time the top 10 releases, the 3 of us reach out to all of the top 10 photographers, asking them 3 important questions. The first one: what was your favorite toy growing up? What's the story behind your picture? And what is making you happy in the toy community right now? And again, just a little way to learn about the person behind the camera.
Well, I'm telling you right now, I can't wait to check out these top 10. Let's just dive right into it for the top 10 for December 30th, 2022. 2020, this is going to be the last one of 2022.
Yeah.
That's right. Yep. I don't know how many months it's going to take me before I write 23 on all my notes, but yeah.
I already did that mistake at work today. It was still 2022.
Just jump ahead. I'll go 24. I'll be prepared for next year.
All right, here we go. Number 10.
Number 10. We got to get that sound box.
Yeah, I was looking at that last night, and then I fell asleep.
Which is probably good because
It was pretty good.
for the gag, it's pricey.
It is pricey.
So we're bringing you number 10. This is by Aloha_Toy Photography, and this is a lovely shot, very festive. We got the Hulk and Deadpool, apparently got tag team together to deliver some presents. It's a great shot. I love the oversized Santa coat. I actually got one from Michael's this week.
Oh, did you?
Nice.
What? I gotta get one. I wanted one for a Hulk too.
It was
like
it was 70% off. Yeah,
man, that's nice. I have one that was from Walmart that I actually had to snip the like the sleeve. The sleeves were sewn or glued, but now it's all freestanding and it's
Oh, nice.
perfect for big. I mean, like it's more for build a figure, big hulky size figures, but why not? It's another it's another thing for next December to use.
Yeah, my sleeves
Yeah.
are extra snug, very slim fit. So
Ooh.
I'm actually gonna cut the sleeves off. So he's got a sleeveless Santa jacket.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well,
Yeah,
this picture.
Go ahead.
What is that? What is on? I gotta zoom in a little bit. I'm gonna get all close for a second.
Like on the present.
Yeah, like on the Is it a bow? Is that?
Oh, that's a bow.
Wow.
Oh.
And he's
Oh, I
telling
thought
him
that
to.
was I thought that was like a squid. Like a
I wasn't
hydra
sure what it
squid.
was, but now that no, that was just because of the image. Oh my god! Now that I got.
Oh, that's a
yeah,
bow. Yeah.
that's beautiful. I love the Santa sleigh. I love the Santa bag of presents. Wade telling him to stop. I mean, this is adorable. I mean, I have shot Deadpool so many times. Not that I'm an expert in it. I love the character, and this is so spot on. And well done, man. This is great.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I love this picture. It's so festive, and honestly, that I believe that's the SH fig art, right?
Looks like it, yeah.
It looks like it. Yep.
And that is also an SH fig art Hulk, as I
Mhm.
believe as well. And I just really love, that Deadpool. You don't need to have a lot of facial features to get to express what he's trying to do, and he can be hilarious in anything he does.
Mm.
And this is so expressive with just that one finger and him looking at a present. It says it all. It's fantastic.
It's really great.
And I like the addition of the snow at the end.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a nice effect.
Yeah.
I like the
Little-
little sleigh and the big sack of presents.
Yeah, a little
Even
nice
the little
touch in
present
there.
at the bottom, again, the little details, like
Yeah.
it fills the whole, it provides enough because of the composition where you get drawn to Wade, but then your eyes do scan and look for all of those details. It was really deserving of this top 10. This is awesome.
Perfect.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, Aloha Toy Photography was not able to come to return any answers to the 3 questions that we normally ask each week. But, for those that are interested, please go check out his page on Instagram. He has a lot of great content.
Awesome. All right, let's move forward with number
9.
nine.
CT_Funfara. I love this picture.
Love that name.
Yeah. It's an outdoor shot. We got some stormtroopers lined up, posed all nice, different angled, and it's great. And Chris, what would you recall is the terminology for the background?
I knew exactly where we were going with that.
Since I'm the resident photographer professor here, I'd just like to remind you that the bokeh on this photo is incredible.
Is that bokeh with a C or a K?
It's 2 C's and
And an A. That's
there's
2
an
C's
A,
and an E,
there's
actually.
an A in
Watching.
there.
a CUGH.
Yes. Yes, that's exactly right.
Regardless of what it is, Professor Lens, it's beautiful.
Can both of you tell me what is it about stormtroopers in realistic outdoor photos that always get me?
It
How-
always works.
It always works.
It always
It
does.
always works. And this
It
works so well.
It could be clean stormtroopers. It could be muddied up stormtroopers.
Yes.
It doesn't matter. It's so appealing.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. These are Black Series ones, I believe,
Mhm.
and it's great.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah. I
Works
mean,
perfectly.
they just look so realistic. And yeah,
Yeah.
it's just so great.
You know what it is? I think in our top 15 draft, we talked about all of those figures being so photogenic, right? A stormtrooper is inherently glossy, reflective.
Mhm.
Like it's really hard to take a bad picture of them because you don't have to worry about it looking like a toy because of the suit. That's how they look.
That's how they look. This was your childhood.
Yeah. Oh, it's great. It's
Yeah,
great.
it's really, yeah, awesome.
And luckily
CT
enough,
Funfara.
CT Funfara did come back with some answers to our riddles 3. So, for what was your favorite toy growing up? When I was little, I played a lot with Commands in Action.
Mhm.
I'm actually not familiar with that. Are you two familiar with
Commands in Action?
Yeah.
I feel like it rings a bell. All right, keep going. I'm gonna have to Google this.
Yeah, worth a Google. Definitely worth a Google. And what's the story behind the picture? I am a personal trainer, and oh wow, and I always take pictures as a hobby, waiting for my students. Basically, I always take them in the same park. That's fantastic. That he's a personal trainer. There's just a couple stormtroopers in the bag. That's
Yeah.
I love that. And what is making you happy in the toy community right now? I entered this world of photography to cure depression, and I love Star Wars. So I combine the two, a therapy with what I love, and it's helped me a lot.
Oh, I love that answer. I mean, we all came in here to find a
Escapism.
escape.
I will absolutely 100% admit that this was such an escape for me when I started, and it continues to be.
But it's
but it's an outlet, but it's escapism, and it's awesome.
That's what a hobby is, right?
Yeah.
And this is what a true hobby is. And I talk about this with some of my friends who don't do this, and they, one of them, they come up to me like, I really wish I had a hobby like yours that you have this passion about. I'm like, oh, thanks. I'd never really thought of it that way, but you're right. Like, we first started to do it because of escapism, because of the pandemic, right? That was one of the major things that the three of us got into it. So I love mental health is very important. The fact that you're also physical health is sounds like Funfaro does too. So that's two great things, right?
Got a leg up on us.
I loved how No Chewing was like, and I'm a personal trainer. Oh wow, really? as if any toy photographer who's a personal trainer is like a unicorn.
Well, now I'm just that more. When people capture amazing photos, like we see it every week. That you said it accurately. You see photographers capture these pictures in such a way that is outside of your wheelhouse. And now this is a photographer that is physically outside my wheelhouse. So it's that much more impressive.
Fair.
To that point, absolutely, mental health is important. We all got into this, as you said, as escapism. We were basically alone and we needed a hobby. But something that I don't think any of us really would have discovered was that through this hobby, finding this community and finding the support and really boosting up, our own, supporting our own mental health.
And lifting up each other.
Taking a little hobby.
Yeah. And celebrating one another and lifting each other
Making
up.
friends.
Yeah.
It's all beautiful.
Yeah. Great photo.
Moving on to number
8.
We got VinFaith _custom. Oh my god, this photo. Look at this photo.
Sod cutter.
I wish I ordered this.
The light up eyes. Man, the Mezco light up features, when they do it, they nail it. It's awesome.
They nail it.
Yeah, when Mezco's on, they are on.
Yeah.
How do you like that Green Lantern?
Is
it right? I mean,
although I haven't used the light up function yet.
I love how that. Yeah.
Well, Yimbo, if I take you back in the time machine, that weekend was one of like 45 figures I came home with.
That's very true. I think we were all hiding.
Only been 2 months ago.
Fair.
But that figure is beautiful too. But this one, I keep seeing these incredible shots of this figure, and it really captures the imagination. VinFaith with the diorama behind it, really tickles me with the way the light hits the side of Sidecutter's arm, and that's a great touch, a great capture of light.
Yeah, I want to know what I would love to see, and I might have to go check out their page because it might be up there. But just what a behind the scenes would look like, because look at the intricate detail of this diorama. That is what's blowing me away right now. No, it's okay.
Spoilers.
That's what's blowing me away right now. Is that this is a realistic, and it looks like
it looks. So good.
It looks like an old timey Victorian city. Like, now I'm sure that this could be. I don't know. It just.
And does the hat smoke? Is that a feature on this figure? Because it looks really smooth.
Oh, I thought it looked like snow. I wasn't sure.
No, it's
To me, I interpret it as smoke coming off the
Okay.
hat to make it capture that extra bit of character detail, that little sense of dread if you see this guy walking through an alleyway in England.
Well, I gotta say, like not to take the spotlight off of VinFaith for a second, but like I do remember like your Toy Talk co-host Toy Addict 17, like he looked like he had smoke coming off of that top hat as well in his
Oh,
image.
okay.
I
Okay.
wonder if I haven't played with this personally, so I don't know. But regardless, the strut, I love the posing. I know he's not like one of those super articulate figures, but to get this all down and just it's chef kiss. This is fantastic. Like, really, I don't know what else. I'm running out of ads because it's just good. Those eyes, I can't look away from the eyes. It keeps locking
Yeah.
me in.
I mean, I have to agree, and I'm glad you pointed out the diorama because look at the details on that diorama. Like,
Yeah,
look at like right above the window. There's some etching there that make it look like what are the details on that? I really would like to see, like you said, Yimbo, a BTS on this. Incredible. Yeah, and the figure's
very
awesome.
cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kinda
And
wish I
unfortunately, VinFaith _ custom was not able to come back to us with those answers. But please, those that are interested, I know Toy Father and Yimbo are definitely interested. Go check out his page on Instagram.
Go check them out. Check them out.
VinFaith _custom.
And you know what, something that was a perfect opportunity to remind everyone, number one, to hit that like button for this, because again, the whole point of us doing this is not for our sake, it's to get everyone else's names and accounts out there to help promote lift up our whole community. So there's that. And then
Press
now I lost my train of
subscribe.
thought. And
Press subscribe.
Oh yeah, and please go follow all of these. If you do not, that's what I meant to say. That was the most important thing. Over on Instagram, again, if you're watching us on YouTube, then you probably already do follow the Toy Pick Community Instagram account. But seriously, consider going through and following all of those accounts that do get featured, because you are seeing some top-notch artistic work.
Yep, absolutely. All right, let's go to number 7.
Seven. Shot.
So is it? I believe is this one of mine?
This one's yours, baby.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just looking up. Sorry, the message real quick. So macro Lego number 1. Okay, like what? This is so cool. Like this is such an awesome shot with Legos. I have not shot Legos. I know that they are wonderful and also wonderfully difficult to shoot from people that have shot them before because of the scale and the size and the limited articulation. But holy mackerel. Like, look at this. This is crazy. This is awesome. The trees, the stick. Gosh. I'm betting those are, instead of being created, my brain is trying to like take apart this shot, deconstruct it. I think because of the scale, those are just sticks and twigs, but put in that, they look great.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a Sir Dork trick. Just grab a bunch of sticks, stick into the ground. It will look realistic.
I love oh my god, the lighting of the blue sabers and the fact that they were able to keep that blue trick, but then the darkness of the sky on the other ends. Whew, that's some talent. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else you guys want. This is awesome.
This is just an incredible shot. I love Lego photography, and it's beautifully. It's super fun.
Mm-hmm.
Limited in what you can do, but that makes it ever so beautiful.
I guess it's just a challenge, but it's one that macro Lego. So macro _ Lego. I did get back to me. And it was great because, and this is another reminder, episode 6. We know that Toy Pick community is global, and the 3 of us are not global. So we want to hear from you. So just in case we ever send out, if you make it into the top 10 one week and you hear from one of us, just know that we want to communicate and we want to use translate apps and everything. So even though we might reach out in English, by all means, that was one of the nice things, is that we went back and forth. And oh no, this isn't even the translated one. I'm so silly. All right, macro Lego. I apologize. This is just because it's now tired, or I'm tired. Anyway, Macro Lego is amazing because they sent me a picture of him playing Legos as a child.
Oh, no way.
That's right. I had my accounts mixed up. I apologize, everyone. So it has always been Lego. That was my most favorite toy ever. In that photo, 5 years old. Absolutely fantastic. Number 2 for this, there's no deep story behind this particular photo. I'm taking photos of Legos not even 1 year now. Not even 1 year now. I just have the goal to learn something new with each one photo I make. That is, for now, enough for me. The goal of this shot was to learn positioning of flying or jumping figure with lightsaber that is actually electrified and create some real lights and shadows in the scene. Never done this before. That's the thing that really jumped out at me again, was having the light, the blue, surrounding the sabers and then fading into the darkness. And then number 3, it's the support. So this is our question about what makes you happy in the toy community right now. And it's one of these answers that we love so much to hear. Support. Definitely the support I get from anyone. People are telling me how good my photos are, and that makes me proud of my creations and keeps me motivated. I love that feeling when random people are telling me my account is the source of inspiration for them, and they learn a lot from me. That really warms my heart. I have been in many social online communities with different topics, but there is nothing like the Lego or toy community anywhere. People in this community are amazingly kind and supportive to me. I am always trying to give that support back to those who support me. So, macro_Lego. Awesome. Fantastic.
Yeah. What a fantastic photo.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And one thing that, for technique alone, just looking at the horizon line and the point of view,
yes.
So good.
Yeah, no,
and I can tell you for trying out these new techniques, nailed it. The jump, beautiful.
All of it, even the lightsaber in mid swirl, the double one on Darth Maul. Beautiful.
I mean, that's a good reminder of you should never be complacent about your work. You should always push yourselves to do different things because that's how you learn in anything you do, but especially in toy photography.
Yeah. I was reminded of an excellent Gandhi quote last night, and it was, live as if you'll die tomorrow, but learn as if you'll live forever.
Love that.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
So deep.
Hey, what was it, me? I said it was Gandhi. It wasn't me.
Re-quoted by Yimbo.
You're still deep. You're still deep, Yimbo.
Oh, nice. All right. So congratulations again, macro_Lego coming in 7th place. Well deserved. We look forward to seeing your work. I'm sure grace a future top 10 episode.
Here we go with number 6.
Ooh, so good. 6. I forgot.
Gosh, this picture.
And this figure with this picture. This is amazing.
So Wookiee Revenge. This was the person that we went back and forth with the Translate app, which is why so I apologize to get to macro Lego. So Wookiee Revenge, Seb, is awesome. And again, that's all I wanted to just point out to people, that you can let us know if we send something in English. Just tell us your language, that you speak, and then we'll get back to you with the Translate app. Right? You guys are on board for that. Yeah, we've done it.
It's super easy.
Yeah. Sometimes what I do is sometimes I'll assume wherever they might be posting, or if they have a language that's already posted on their profile, I'll just assume that that's what you want to be translated to. So I translate it to it anyway. But yes,
there you go.
Like Imbo said, just let us know.
Right. So you take it the extra step, Chris. That's good. You're being a little bit more. I will step up to your level, sir.
No. I mean, it's also just an assumption. I did it with one. I forget who it was, and he went. It was one of the top 10 from last week or something, and he had told me, I want to practice my English, so let me practice my English.
Nice.
And I was like, perfect, do it.
Yeah. Well, looking at this shot, I don't know how many times I can say blown away, but it's true. I will promise I'm going to start studying my thesaurus. Those are still a thing, right? I probably have one in a house.
I'm pretty sure you can just Google it.
I got 3 good words. I got 3 good words for you on this one. Okay.
Yeah.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Fun.
Yeah.
those are this picture is just so much fun. And I have to tell you, I've been for the past 5 years on the fence of getting this Diamond Select
Yeah, I
Iron
was about to
Giant
say it's the
figure.
Diamond Select, right? The eyes light up, Chris. I don't have it, but the eyes light up.
Do
I
they really?
want it.
Yeah,
I
Oh,
want it
Chris,
so
buy it.
badly.
the eyes
But
light
there's
up.
also a Superman one too, where it has
Just
like
buy
a
both.
Superman logo. Buy both. Jeez.
Does the logo light up?
No, it
Oh,
doesn't.
that'd be awesome.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That'd be cool. But it's like a
Um,
Superman one, and it's an amazing looking figure. And the fact that this person found a sled to match it, great,
Yep.
and they did a great job with the snow. I don't know where they are, but they got a lot of snow. I hope they got snow. Maybe they did snow. I don't know.
Yeah, though, well, that's that, and like it's one of those things that we're the three, like whatever combination of us are trying to speculate or pick apart a picture just out of curiosity. That just means that's a good thing. Like the fact that like we can't tell what's digital or what's a practical effect or what's real snow or fake. Like that's congratulations, Wookiee Revenge. This is so cool. It's just so
Hold up.
ridiculously cool.
Is that supposed to be the kid on his shoulder?
Yes, that's what I
Yeah,
was about to point out, man.
God.
It's like nuts.
That's
And the
ridiculous.
expression of glee, the way the hat is placed, and the looking back with the like it's a happy, joyous expression out of a robot.
Yeah,
Really.
this is fantastic. It really is. Such a smooth background as well, with the forefront effects with the snow. It's perfect.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah, with that bokeh in the back.
Bokeh in the back is
The bokeh in the back.
Bokeh in the back.
Is that real?
Bokeh in the back. All right.
The next t-shirt I make you.
Yeah.
Hashtag Bokeh in the back.
All right.
It's
So
gonna have 2 C's.
Throwing
in talking
an E
to
too.
you guys are too ridiculous.
Bocce in the back.
In talking to Wookiee Revenge, in terms of their favorite toy growing up, it was the Boba Fett Kenner action figure. I always loved the look of that bounty hunter, or so that was their favorite toy. Number 2, I simply wanted to imagine a toboggan run in a world like the Iron Giant. Yeah, we got it. Like you said, fun. And 3, I appreciate the benevolence of the extraordinary community with which I continue to learn the practice of toy photography.
Beautiful.
Right? Oh,
That's amazing. That's 2 photographers that have stated the joy is part of the learning that they, experience through this hobby.
yeah.
I love these answers.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's
it's
nice,
when you every single week we finish recording and I just go to sleep happy. It's a celebration of humanity. It's a celebration of each other. It just makes me happy.
Yeah.
So
this show makes me happy.
yeah, all the feels. So Wookiee Revenge, Seb, thank you so much for getting back to me. And again, congratulations. I look forward to supporting and keeping track on your future work because it's as awesome. This is so
amazing.
good.
Yeah, it's so good. All right, here we go. Number 5.
All right. So Revens _ toy picks. Just so you know, I was not able to get a hold of Revens. I did try. So if you do, and again, this is another perfect opportunity to say we are trying to pronounce names and usernames right. So just in case we ever screw anything up, you can just let me know like later on Instagram. Just be like, hey, bud, it actually is whatever the pronunciation is. But we do want to get it right. So Revens _ toy picks. I didn't get any answers, so we can just focus on our picture. But wow. Really fantastic work. I love that we had another really great outdoor, I'm assuming, right? Looking like an outdoor Star Wars shot.
Yeah.
It's Star Wars figures really do tend to they shoot surprisingly well outside. When you think of like something like looking at this picture, looking at the one from earlier, thinking of Sir Dork. I mean, right? You wouldn't think so. I always find myself not shooting those figures because I feel like I need a ubiquitous Dio or something, space agey. And
well, I think the reason, visually why we accept Star Wars figures outside is because when those movies were first produced, there was no CGI. There was hardly any effects. They were, the lightsaber itself was just a piece of like a camera flash bulb holder.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So there's a lot of, the reason why we accept is that, when we first saw it, it was all practical. It was all,
Yeah.
a lot of it was outside.
Yeah, that's true. You know what? I feel like a switch just went off. I have not been able to creatively, like or feel the pull to shoot, even though they're very cool and I have like a nice amount of them. This is kind of making me want to just start putting them outside and finding good outdoor lighting and get some nice, like they come out looking so good. They really do.
Yeah, I mean,
especially
outdoor
with the winters
shots
coming.
themselves outdoor shots are so great to capture that great lighting that comes into the camera. This is, I believe, the Black Series because I just showed off a SH figure, and it doesn't have the cloth
Oh,
quilt
yeah.
or whatever it's called. What did we call it before? Man kilt? I don't know what it's called. Man kilts are kilts, I guess, right?
Yes. Kilts are kilts.
Yeah, I think kilts are kilts. And
can we
actually, that brings me to that topic, where Yimbo is apologizing for names. I will apologize because I'm just realizing I kept saying he in the first 3 users that I spoke about. So apologies there if that is not the case.
Exactly. Can we go back to the bokeh on this though?
Yeah.
Bokeh in the back.
I'm just bokeh in the back.
I'm super into whatever they kicked up, like that like that adds such a nice flair. It gives it that like Western, well, even the posing and everything is like Western shootout type of, like the stare down. And it works. It really does work.
I think
it's all practical and it all works.
Yeah, I think the figure itself, and this is just speculation, but I think it's it's winter. Yards are pretty much that color, that grass.
Yeah.
And maybe they used a little bit of atmosphere aerosol, or maybe a band blaster kicked up some things, or even the canned compressed air. That's another trick to kick up some nice material off the ground.
Yeah.
And I think this is the Black Series Boba Fett because well, no, it looks a little slim. It looks a little different, but I kept trying to look at it as like, is this the vintage collection or is this the Black Series?
I think it
has the soft goods.
Oh, it does. I was gonna say it could be a vintage.
There was actually 2 versions of the 6-inch, right? Wasn't there or is the vintage only 3 point whatever?
3 3/4, but there was actually you're right. There's another version. I think it's a 3-inch.
So I think this was the Black Series Boba Fett because that was the one that did not have the cloth goods. There was another 6-inch Boba Fett that had the soft goods skirt with the Stormtrooper helmets, which Best Buy canceled on me.
That was not actually soft goods.
Oh, really?
So the Black Series was notoriously, the molded plastic, but the soft goods were on the vintage collection.
Okay.
I have that figure. I just got it. I think technically that is my first figure of the year because
there you go. Nice. So anyway, what I always like to suggest to anyone, like again, there's no hard feeling. We do our best to try to get your answers out there. So what I always like to recommend is, please, if you find, our questions ever after we record one of these episodes, like for last week, one of the people I reached out to got back. I took their answers and copied and pasted them to this post, like their post from the Toy Pick community. Because again, the whole idea is that we are getting to know each other as people behind the toys and the cameras. So, Revens _ Toy Picks. Thank you again. This is fantastic. If you do hit me up, or you can just answer those questions on your original post right here. So thank you again. Congratulations on number 5. All right, Mr. Hostman.
All right, let's
Mr. Hostman.
let's bring it home, everyone.
Hey, Mr. Hostman.
We're having karaoke night for the top 4.
I'm telling you guys, we're buying less toys this year. We might have to do a Toy Pick community Toy Daddy karaoke night. Come on.
Content. Before I go into the top 4, I do want to say in our descriptions, we've have the links for all of us on our Instagrams, for amazing other YouTube pages, Yimbo's, Toy Talks, But there's also one other thing I wanted to highlight that I added in. Our dear friend Tuscan Traders Ryan Paradis passed away in August, and he left behind him a wonderful wife and a beautiful son. And there's a GoFundMe link that is there. The toy community has been amazingly generous in this time, and I just wanted to make sure that all of us were supporting this and making sure that all of you know that he was a wonderful toy photographer and a wonderful person in the community, and that we wanted to make sure that his wife and his son were still supported as well. So if you whatever donation you could do, it would be greatly appreciated into the GoFundMe. I'm not saying that you have to, but it would be greatly appreciated because he was an amazing toy photographer as well. All right, let's get down to number 4.
Number 4.
Four.
Now we have, I believe it's Ral. Oh gosh,
Rolly two.
Ralutu Evan RBK.
Okay. Again, we're doing our best. Everything is out of. We want the best. We're trying to do the best.
I'm trying.
The best and with the most confidence.
Tired. So I would say this. I love Spider-Man. This is definitely the original Mafex release of the Spider-Man, the very first one, because I can tell from the color tone of the blue. Yep.
Yeah.
The shine. It's a fantastic figure. And it's Spider-Man. It's awesome. They did a great job at just expressing this. It's just a fun picture of Grogu. That's Grogu. Yeah, Grogu.
Yeah.
And that's I would say this is any type of reaction that anyone would have seeing a small green creature on the ground. I love it. And again, like, no joke, like the bokeh in the background is fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, it's a shot that you can't not smile looking at, which is so awesome. And yes, the bokeh, and you know what, I think Santi, we had talked about this last week, and again, it's just to show that there's such a wide range of pictures that make it, like, as long as you're proud of something you're about to post, put it out there, because you never know how the community will, embrace it, or, like, how it will do. Absolutely. And something like this is not one of those big Trevor 1/6 shooter, beautiful, everything is hyper realistic. Like, this is on a counter, and I think it's probably at, like, it maybe looks like a restaurant or like a coffee shop, but
it might be a coffee shop. I want to say it is.
It's the pose and the concept. And that's why I love this hobby so much, that it could be anything, like that.
But can I say this?
It'll shoot up the thing. Yeah.
Can I say this? It's incredibly difficult to get the focus that this person has for Grogu and Spider-Man, and get that depth of the background.
Yeah.
So even from the technical standpoint, this person did an amazing job. I don't know if they double stacked that or triple stacked that, or somehow had an amazing lens. I'm not sure, but that's really hard to do with an aperture that is low.
Yeah,
because one of those aspects of, like, his hand in the background would be blurry, or Grogu would be a little bit blurry.
And even if you're using something like an auto, because, like, I've shot with automatic, I've learned how to shoot, like, I shoot manually, but I use manual with a tripod. My hands get a little too shaky sometimes, like, I'm trying to do some stuff. So, like, it's really hard to get, like, I can't take focus stacking pictures by hand. I just can't, like, it's too much. So
I can't do it with the tripods.
And it might not have been a camera. Maybe it was maybe it could have been a smartphone picture, like, they do incredible things. That's what I always found was a strength of shooting, with my iPhone over my Canon, like the fact that it does grab the subjects and kind of, it makes it a little bit easier to keep things clear, but then you wouldn't get that bokeh and the crispness. So
it's true.
Although, depending on the phone, you could still get that sweet bokeh.
That's true.
That sweet bokeh in the back. Yeah.
That's true.
The sweet poke.
Sweet, sweet poke in the back. I think we're making our first toy pick t-shirt.
I know.
Right
Or,
now.
a toy pick T-shirt.
I think that's our first Toy Daddies hashtag. That sweet poke in the back.
Poke in the back. How do we spell it though? 2 C's?
Now we just get spelled the right way.
Yeah, 2 C's. 2 C's.
A little Spidey twerking, right?
So
A little poke in the back.
When you do P or B, he's got the bump.
I know.
So I would say this, like, rally to Evan RBK. I did reach out to them. They were unable to get back to me. That's okay. If you decide, or if you find my message and you write back to me, well, we will definitely say your answers and celebrate you as well. But give this person a follow. Check them out. They've got great photography. All right, let's get down to the top 3. Ready?
Let's do it.
Because I really like this guy that we're about to show at number 3.
Number 3. I'm laughing at 2 things: the bump in the back, and it's Big Manny Fresh.
Oh, Big Manny
Yes.
Fresh.
Big Manny,
dude. Oh,
I mean, if there's any person in this community that you just are so happy for, it's Big Manny Fresh.
Absolutely.
He's one of the most amazing people out there, like, who just really show. He was one of our first guests on Toy Talk when we first started doing Toy Talk, and I remember he's like, yeah, I'll show you my brother's toy room. And I was like, your brother's? Or I think it was his brother-in-law's. And he showed me all around. And he was so excited. And he's like, yeah, my brother-in-law and I share a lot of the same love of Star Wars. And it's been great to see him do this account with his son as well. And I think he does most of the pictures right now with it. And this picture itself was awesome. I love the fantastic setup that he did with Woody and Buzz, and I mean, another outdoor picture with extreme crispness of, like, the forefront of Woody, the Happy Holidays. Again, how did he do that? How did he make this again with that background with the low aperture? I assume it's a low aperture. It's amazing.
Yeah. I love Big Manny. Again, he's been riding with us for a long time, and just happy to call him a friend. And he's just one of those guys that we know that he's here for us, and when we're there for him, and he's just awesome. So, my face is hurting from all of the smiling tonight. Like, seeing this one is another, like, when I was so pumped when this feature popped, and then having him end up 3 here. Congratulations, Big Manny. I mean, this is what a creative idea. Congratulations. I love all the stuff that you and your son do. It's really awesome.
This is fantastic. I didn't realize that he did photography with his son. That makes it even more special.
That's how it started off.
Yeah.
I love it. I mean, yeah, this is a really fun picture. I hope he got back to us with the 3 questions. Otherwise, this was a problem.
Here we go. He did get back to me. So, Big Manny Fresh, what was your favorite toy growing up? And of course, this is his answer. Favorite toys were the Kenner Star Wars 3 3/4 inch action figures. He loves those figures. He loves Star Wars. Big Star Wars fan. What's the story behind your pictures? Story behind the family. The story of the picture is that the family and I were at Disneyland celebrating my wife's first heavenly birthday. For those of you who don't know, Big Manny's Fresh wife did pass away. And so he was celebrating his wife's first heavenly birthday. He decided to take a photo of Buzz and Woody in the garden in front of Cinderella's castle. Wow. This was in Cinderella's castle.
This was at the park.
This was at Disneyland.
Oh my God, that's even better.
Wow.
Even better, right? So, like, he didn't have a lot of time.
That's not approved.
He did not have a lot of time to take this picture. It's not like he, took
the tripod.
Yeah.
He writes, I love the way it turned out. My wife would have loved it too.
Yeah.
What is making you happy in the toy community right now? Toy community has been supportive this past 7 months of my wife's passing. A lot of toy collectors and photographers have reached out. I'm blessed to be part of a great community.
Yeah, man.
Now, Manny, we are blessed to know you as a person, and we are blessed to have you in the community because you are a fantastic person that I always go to as a person that I'm like, you know what? I wish more people in this world were like Big Manny Fresh.
Yeah, he's a
And
light in this world.
whatever we could do for you, Big Manny, we will do it for you.
Absolutely. Like I said, a light in this world, man. It's awesome.
Awesome. Thank you, Big Manny Fresh. Congratulations. On number 3. All right, let's go to number 2. Derek the
well,
13.
this is a difference in theme.
I knew this picture was coming. That's why I went deeper. So the first 8 photos were very lighthearted. A lot of that sweet bokeh in the back.
Yeah.
Very simplistic holiday cheer. This is still holiday.
Can we just go down?
Bokeh though.
This goes down to details. The picture has incredible details. The back, like the fireplace in the background, the Christmas tree, the presents on the floor, the blood dripping off the axe, the pool of blood, the kid, yeah, the kid.
Home Alone. That's Kevin, right? Is that
that is Kevin.
Classify as the victim? The victim.
I did have a whole thing, and I didn't do it, but like, when I saw this, what I'm going to do is when it pops up, I'm going to go and I didn't do it, but now I just did it.
It doesn't work if you don't slap your face first.
The details on this is fantastic. It really is. Like,
I hope this was captioned the naughty list.
Oh my god!
I mean, technically, yeah.
Did you read my answers?
Kevin McAllister would be on the naughty list. Yeah.
Well, it's actually not though.
No, were we getting there yet? I'm sorry, I wasn't trying.
Well, hey, he did get back, or Derek did get back to me, and for what was your favorite toy growing up? He said a Rector set, yellow case with the motor.
Oh, that's a good one.
Pretty cool.
Classic.
What was the story behind your picture? And he had wrote, "No peeking Christmas Eve to catch Santa."
You know what?
That's a super dark Santa. Can't even peek at him.
I keep looking at this one detail on this photo, and as you both said, it's all about the details. There's a rim light on the dripping blood, and it just captures my eye right there. I was like, that's amazing. That's great.
That is, wow, I didn't even notice that. Yeah.
It's so subtle, but it's there. Oh, so good.
And for Derek, what is making you happy in the toy community right now? The community felt like it was dying for a little bit, and it seems to be coming back now, and that makes me very happy. Awesome.
Oh, well, Derek, it's alive and well, my friends. You just gotta focus on the good and the positive. Those people and those things are there and they're around. So just don't worry. It's the toy pick community and all of the whole toy community. We're thriving, buddy. I think we all went through our little holiday. We definitely all went through we have to buy presents, and now I want to buy these toys. So we had a lot of those decisions to make in December. And I think we probably hit some frustration, but 2023, man. Derek, this is great, dude.
great picture. Yeah. Nice job, Derek. Congratulations on number 2.
I love the stock. You're right. You could keep finding little details.
Yeah, the stock. That's a great point. Pointing out that, yeah. All right, here we go for the number 1 picture for photo of the toy pick community. 97 parsecs photography.
Oh.
Topical.
Yes. Avatar 2 has come out, Way of the Water.
People are loving these McFarlane action figures.
Yeah,
it makes it like
they're they're huge scale.
Huge, yeah.
Yeah, I got to hold one at the Mia Buff Collector 77, and they are huge. huge. Like,
Really, they're that big.
yeah, they took up like half the coffee table.
Well,
my
the funny
gosh.
thing is, like, how big would they be? Because like the human equivalent is a 4-inch figure. So
No.
these are
Oh, the
yeah,
human.
the human, yeah, like yeah. So if they were really scaled to a 6-inch figure, how big are these guys? They would be mad, like Surtur size, like a 12, 13-inch figure. You know, like I'm thinking of like the bigger legends that are not, you know, like the big, what are the what is the animal called? I forget. I haven't seen the new movie yet, so I need a
I have
whole
no idea.
Pandora like refresher course.
I have
don't
no
know.
idea.
I saw a video. I saw a video of Toddy Mac holding one at the Avatar
Yes,
like
I
premiere.
remember that. I do
These are
remember that.
huge. They're so big. So I'm fortunate in terms of the space in my basement that like I can just enjoy a beautiful picture like this because this is some top level work. I don't know what they used as a backdrop, but I love the if it is a digital backdrop with the practical, like I love the depth that they created. This is very Pandora vibe.
Yeah, I love the atmosphere that was added to
Yeah.
it. It builds to it. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
great picture.
You're right. If it is a digital, which I think it might be, they did a great job at building in the practical and depth of the scene itself to
Yeah.
make it look like it's an actually outdoor scene
Mm-hmm.
in what is the place called? Pandora.
Pandora.
Right? Yeah.
Incredible. I don't know. I just love this picture. It's very tranquil
Mhm.
and it calms me just looking at it. I think it's
Yeah.
many of the colors that are highlighted in this picture as well.
Mhm.
Awesome. Well,
Very
97
nice.
Parsecs did get back to me.
Oh,
Yes.
good.
What was your favorite toy growing up? My favorite toy growing up was Clone Wars 3/3/4 inch Captain Rex, the first Rex figure
that's a good
ever
one.
released.
Mm.
That was a good figure. I
Mhm.
think I had that figure too. What's the story behind your picture? I'd always wanted a Banshee. They're Banshees, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep.
Okay.
I always wanted a Banshee figure since I saw the first Avatar in cinemas back in 2009. Was it only in 2009? It seems a lot farther away than that, doesn't it?
That feels like an eternity ago.
Yeah,
I mean, 13
2009.
years is pretty long for a
Yeah.
yeah.
Whoa, I
Doesn't seem
swear.
like it's stopping it box office wise. It's doing fantastic.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's doing well. I first saw Avatar in the cinemas back in 2009. I still can't believe it's 2009.
Wow.
And with the new film released this year, everything lined up perfectly, and I managed to get it just in time to post the same day as the second film was released. So this was released
Nice.
on
Topical and timely.
yeah,
Good job. Good
really good job.
Yep.
What's making you happy in the toy community right now? I've really enjoyed experimenting with different brands and toys outside my regular Star Wars photography. I'm especially excited to photograph new Indiana Jones land when it comes and releases in a few months. Yeah, you and a bunch of others. I can't wait for those figures.
I think I'm gonna buy. It was a 4 for $100 to get the Ark, right? The Ark of the Covenant.
Oh, you can do that. That's awesome.
It's a build it artifact,
Yeah.
and I think it's only 4 figures and they're 25 each. And I think I'm just gonna do it because like I was like, no, now I think they're gonna be 4 of mine, Sunty. Those are gonna be 4 of my figures this year.
For the 52.
For the
This is gonna be
52.
great. We just keep tracking them throughout the year.
Yep. Wow. So you run us through them, Chris? Let's do it, man.
So I just want to say congratulations, 97 Parsecs photography. And congratulations to the top 10, which will just pop through right now. Number 10, Aloha Toy Photography, CT Funfera, VinFaith Custom, Macro Lego. Oh god, this picture so good.
It's beautiful. It really is. That's my favorite of the top 10.
So good.
It's really good.
It's great.
Wookiee Revenge.
But then this one keeps making me smile.
I know that's great.
It's so joyous.
Yeah, a lot of gems this top 10.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Revan's Toy Picks,
Awesome.
Raleigh 2, Evan RBK, Big Manny
Big
Fresh
Manny.
909,
Beautiful.
Big Manny.
Derek the 13th. in 97 Parsecs Photography. Congratulations to all of you. Go follow follow all these amazing photographers. I will be putting all of their handles into our description, so check them out. And yeah.
Oh, and as of last night, the Toy Daddies will be featuring the first, second, and third place shot in the YouTube thumbnail.
Oh
right?
yeah.
That's right.
That's right.
Up in our game a little bit. 6 episodes in.
Always improving. Always improving.
Yep. Always.
And again, on Tuesday we're going to be dropping a new Toy Daddies episode where we do our top 15 draft.
Top 15 figure draft of 2022.
You'll see some anger. You'll see some tears, mainly from no chewing.
You'll hear a maniacal laugh
from Yimbo.
Obviously, we were just very mean to each other the whole time.
But check it out. It's going to be a fun one. And I don't know. Is there anything else we're plugging? Yimbo, you always seem to really like close up really nicely.
Oh, well.
Put you on the spot.
That's okay. I wish I had any, like special type of announcements, but I have Yimbo Buys Everything at 8 p.m. on Sunday night. As of right now, I don't have a guest lineup, but that could always change. You never know. And other than that, Toy Talk will then be Monday at 8:30.
Yeah, Toy Talk. We'll have a special guest,
Ooh.
Kushi Mama. So on Monday, so come check us out.
Very cool.
8:30 Eastern Standard Time. No chewing. Is there anything?
No, but as always, every Thursday you can catch us right here talking about the top 10.
Yeah. Don't forget TikTok, Toy Talk, No Chewing, Yimbo on TikTok, on Instagram.
Click that subscribe button.
Yeah, hit the bell.
That like button. Check us out. And I can't wait to do another episode of the top 10 next week with all of you. And we will see you next week, next Thursday, and we'll see what gems we will talk about.
Sorry, just twerking Spider-Man. I'm sorry. I'm doing it. This is how tired I am. Good night, everybody.